So the past couple of days and months, Xbox have been really going all out, but really in my opinion, it doesn't been cooperating with the gamers so far. With horrible showcases, horrible games that no one gives a fuck about, only games from Obsidian like Avowed, what it's called, and a Fable. Those are the type of games that many people are really excited about, but they are they're not launch titles. Okay, those games will take a couple of more years to really come out on the Xbox Series X. But there's a brand news and something I've always been talking about. Guys, I have some bad news, is that Halo Infinite may be canceled for the Xbox One and the Xbox Series One X. More on the video today. So guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you give it a like, thumbs up, and let's talk about Xbox, okay? Let's talk about those launch titles and some Halo Infinite. So you didn't know, there was a big fiasco on the last Xbox showcase, is that they revealed the gameplay for Halo Infinite, so it's Halo 6. And many people didn't take it so lightly. Many people hated the game. Many people talk about that it was horrible. It looked like an Xbox 360 game, okay? So I got a tweet coming from Red Dragon. He has always cooperated with so many tweets right now, and many people are sharing right now from NBG, everything, and even Spawnwave. So this will be the tweet, and it says, verified. Halo Infinite Insider says there's a talk that the game could be delayed to 2022. Considering dropping the Xbox One console game, it's a much worse than it was what we saw, with assets not loading and the Xbox One S is nowhere close to 1080p. Sound like scaling isn't a meme. So there's proof, but it's from an insider. And if all of this is true, if all of this is going to be really bad, I always told you about launching a game. So, okay, you can exclude the third-party games, okay? You can exclude them, okay? It's not going to be much worse, okay? But really, your first party game, like your battalion, like your first troop going to war, you're gonna fucking get those soldiers to another console too, like Halo Infinite dropping on the Xbox One. Okay, I understand that. I really understand. There's much more people. There's 60 to 65 million people owning an Xbox One and Xbox One X. They want to not move from the console, not just yet. Let's wait a couple of 1 year or 6 months or a couple of more months. I understand it. I really want to go into detail about that. I own an Xbox original one that came up with the Halo and collection, and really, in my opinion, no, don't do that. Don't. Why are you gonna launch your biggest title on the Xbox One when you have the most powerful console in the world? Well, no, I disagree. They retracted from that, and now it's the most powerful Xbox. So I understand that, really understand that. Like, Microsoft are open in mind, and really, I always have to bite sides from Microsoft. And guys, I'm a big fan of Halo. The best Halo for me being Halo 3 and Halo Reach, those two. And you can say that Halo 5 was the best in multiplayer in so far. But really, as a fan of Halo, and as a gamer that loves games and really understand that point, First party exclusives should be demonstrating the power of the console, and Halo really just shoot and miss. Halo looks so worse, my friend, so bad that even Halo 3 from the 2007, almost 13 years ago that it was launched, looks so much better than Halo Infinite. God, scrap that. Remember the game called the Order 8086? Remember that game? Remember that? I know, understand that game is like my guilty pleasure, okay? The Order 8086 was a game that I really like. Like, I didn't even love it because it had so much things that were bad. Like, the story was cool, but it led you into a bad thing, okay? And the graphics to detail was amazing. And guys, this is almost a 5-year-old game, okay? The Order 8086 is a 5-year-old game, and you're telling me that Halo Infinite took from 2015 to 2020 and now almost 2022, and the Order 8086 that came out in 2015, that it took a couple of years to develop, it looks so much better than the Halo Infinite demo. Microsoft, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, what the fuck are you thinking right now? Yes, I am on board on canceling the Xbox One versions. I'm on board that, and that will allow the developers to really push it much more forward to a much more capacity, much more detail. And if you don't really understand that, go watch this YouTube channel. Okay, that guy developer from EA, and he always go out, and right now he's developing an engine, I believe, and he goes up to talk about from the PlayStation and the Xbox, and he talked about the Halo Infinite demo, and he was just disgusted. He said, yo, this looks bad, like this looks bad, like this is the power for the Xbox Series X, like this doesn't look next gen at all. This doesn't look like next gen at all. I am not saying I hate Xbox Series X, and I'm not saying I hate the Halo franchise. I'm a big Halo fan, and at the same time, I love the Xbox Series X. That is the console I'm rooting for. But all I'm trying to say is that Xbox, the more it talks, the more it pushes me forward for the PlayStation 5, and that is a sad part for me, okay? I own all the consoles, the Switch, the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, and right now I'm still trying to get the PC, the pieces and all of that, and all this fiasco from the Xbox Series X and Halo Infinite, it's really pushing me to a bad state. And even the fans. And the problem it's not that, is that Microsoft, I think, it's not really putting importance or the important matter on their first party genre, you know? Like, I understand that you want to have a really Game Pass right now, but look at this. Remember Gears of War 5? Like, Gears 5, it's an amazing game and has an amazing multiplayer, but at the same time, it doesn't have the value like it deserves, okay? I remember being hyped for Gears 4, and it was not in Game Pass. And then you put me that Halo Infinite and Gears 5, will be day one free for the Game Pass. Where's the value on that? Like, you're diminishing first party. Like, okay, I understand that. Why not do this? Take your first party, and you can play a side in the Xbox Game Pass type, and let's say you can play the multiplayer. But if you want to play the campaign, you have to buy the whole game. Or maybe just do this. Just give you a little tips, like give you 5 to 6 hours, and then if you like the game, you can buy it and put the third party onlys and your indies on the Xbox Game Pass. That is a win-win for everybody. But you're diminishing your games, your first party games with Game Pass. I always said that. I love Game Pass, but it's the honest truth. Look, PlayStation. I know PlayStation has the PlayStation Now system, and it's horrible, but right now it's been picking up steam. Like, they already downgraded the price. I think it's $9.99 and $20, I think it is. And right now they wait at least 6 to 9 to a year to release their games on PlayStation Now, and it's a win-win. They get the game sales, and they continue to have it on the PlayStation Now. Microsoft should do that, and I think the first party of Microsoft, it's just plain weak. There's no game I'm really excited on the Xbox Series X, and I think the fiasco from the Xbox Series S is another type, really. So, guys, what do you think about the video? What do you think about Halo and the Xbox Series X and the Game Pass? Just leave it down below. Tell me what you know about this. What do you think about Halo Infinite being canceled for the Xbox One? Do you agree with that? Do you not agree with that? Do you think it should be an Xbox Series X exclusive, using all the power from the Xbox Series X, or maybe they should just delay it into 2022? Comment below, let me know what you think about the video, and I'll see you next time on the next Reddit Guys Show. Make sure you subscribe, okay? I'm watching you. Peace out, guys.